Hello there, everybody. Welcome on back. More Eden streaks. We're on a 0 streak after the disaster of last run. This one's already looking better. 78P2H7 NQ, Little Brimstone, and the Void. You people already know how I do Void runs. There's a 0% chance we take pretty much any item this entire run, because I will just Void everything to get stats, and for the most part, I will use Little Brim to deal all my damage. I'm actually a little pissed after last video. After what was 2 of the strongest runs I've had in recent history, I don't know if that one was a case of the run or if it was a case of me just being absolute garbage at the game, but that run was not good, and it gave me some trouble. And part of it was taking Isaac's heart, and I respect that. And sometimes, you know what, early on in a streak, you make questionable decisions, and you hope that they pan out. It was one that didn't pan out. I own up to it. I accept it. We're going to never take it ever again. No, it's not true. I will take it again. It's just, we're going to have to really, really think about it if we're going to take Isaac's heart on a situation like that again. I think that that was a poor choice, solely due to the amount of HP we were rocking. An immediate benefit, really. You know, we got 1 curse room out of it. If we could get, you know, a blood machine somewhere there, that would have been a reason to do it. But honestly, Void that as well. We just got a -7 tears up from that. Don't mind if I do. That, like, literally completely changes our run in 1 smack of the spacebar. So 0 complaints from me. I would like to preserve my devil deal. Now our damage is abysmal. I mean, it's not abysmal, it's just base damage, but it feels way worse than it is, and I think that's partially due to the intense shot speed that I'm currently maintaining. So we'll figure that out. A bomb allows us to grab the tinted rock, which is excellent. I don't like skateboard. I think it's a bad item. Yeah, I'm going to keep on re-rolling, I think. But doing the bomb over here is significantly more important than bombing that re-roll. I'd be happy to take or void planetoids here. I don't necessarily think that planetoids is a bad item. It honestly, it can melt enemies a decent amount, which is all that I ever really want from an orbital in general. I missed the secret room, which is almost definitely there. It sure as hell looked like it should be there. We're using Little Brim almost every single time here. There's no reason not to, you know? I don't like Little Brim. I think it's an OP item. I think that it's a boring item. But once again, I repeat to you over and over and over. When you're streaking, you play to win, you know? Whatever you can do to crank out a win, you're going to try to do. Let's re-roll. Tech 2. The thing is, I do like Tech 2. Is it a good item for us to take on this run right now? Almost definitely not. You know, if we had a synergy that goes with it, something like Ipecac or Eve's Mascara, something like that, I could get behind Tech 2. It's hard for me to sit here and say that that's a good idea in its current situation. So, maybe we just hold back. I mean, we wait for a better... That sucks. We wait for a better thing to show up out of that reroll. And you know what? If we don't get a reroll, then Tech 2 gets voided. And we accept the stat upgrades that we get from it. We hope it becomes, you know, an even more ridiculous tears up. 2 Spirit Hearts is exactly what I wanted. Honestly, I probably would have preferred a bomb and a Spirit Heart, but it's all the same. Only the leaves will change every day. Just seems we're wasted away. Monstro will be dead shortly. We'll get our devil deal. I mean, we're looking for damage from it. a mark, a pact, a baton, anything of that kind would be suitable. Even a simple pentagram, I won't complain. We get a speed up, which we needed, so I can't complain. And then we get garbage. Feels good. Literally zero reason to take either of them, including, like, to void them. You don't want to void either of those items. Well, I mean, it's fine to void the book, but... Well, Tech 2, you get voided, you get a damage up out of it. Hey, sometimes it's the best you can do. And we'll just roll. Head on down. Still a sucky run, 2 floors in. We've gained pretty much 0 benefit on this run. That initial tears up was the only benefit, but in terms of items, we have gained no value. Hopefully I don't regret voiding the red heart over the course of this run, but I can't see myself ever wanting to have taken that red heart, you know, in exchange for the tears up that we did receive from it. So fine by me. I don't care. Will we open up this this spike chest? Maybe, honestly. I'll debate it. The fact that consumables are a bit of a rarity on this run so far, to possibly get a couple from it, I could get down with. Not with the sickness, though. Don't get ridiculous. 3 pennies is, I mean, borderline worthless, but I suppose I can actually get this bad boy. Sitting at 4 pennies now. I would love to be able to play shops on this run and actually get benefit out of them. But money in the past, too, it's been a... They don't want to come out at all. And my luck is not even that bad on this one. It's at least positive, which is a step up from where it's been the past run. I don't remember what my luck was on the one before. Probably also bad at the beginning. Hungry Grub. I actually like this item. This guy chews enemies. Like, quite literally chews them. He puts in the work. And I am A-okay with it. That guy was making absolutely the most horrendous sounds I've ever heard in my life. Go to hell. 1 spirit heart to my name. Acre of land and a dollar of fame. And my top-notch brain. We want to keep that alive. There's money now. And that is more important than you could ever think. Because, I mean, we are one halfway decent shop item away from actually, you know, having benefit on this run. The dark one does not benefit from me popping our lemon party. So I will just very simply not and say we did. I'd like to keep alive the devil deal, though. Like, don't do anything, buddy. It's fine. He's gonna get chewed, absolutely. Devil deal? We did get a devil deal. We do get 9 lives. I think it's fine to take. I think we do it like that. There's not a lot of times where I'm going to be wanting to play the Void not on a passive item. But you know what? I will humor it. Bouncing ball. That's fine. It's not, you know, amazing, but it's at least an item. They'll bounce around occasionally. Don't want to be in the corner at all. Hi, phone. Don't go off right now. I understand. It's people to talk to, places to go, people to see, places to people to see places. Shop, what do you got for me? It's a reroll shop, so I mean we take our time here, and I think you go all in on this. You take this. You take this. Question of the hour is, does voiding Mom's box give you the ability to have trinkets do double. I've got no clue. Like, actually no clue. Because I would honestly, I would drop the Void for Mom's Box on this run, I think. This may be a moot point because we don't actually have a way to regenerate battery charges here. Okay. How do we want to do this? How about a secret room is a good place to start. Can't be there, so I'm going to say it's almost definitely here. So troll bomb? Are you kidding me? That ain't what we need. Pop the poops. This might be a moot point. We may have to make the decision. Do you care more about Mom's Box than you do the Void? I mean, we don't really have all that much on the Void right now. It's good for destroying passive items, but our stats are okay. Having Mom's Box will possibly benefit us even more in the future. You know, 1 cracked crown, 1 cancer, 1 curved horn, and Mom's Box essentially pays for itself. I think you do this. I really do. And maybe that's the wrong decision, but I think it benefits us more in the end. We will absolutely be doing that room, by the way. I think it benefits us more in the end to bank on getting a trinket that we care about. We're only on the caves too. I mean, do you know how many trinkets we will end up seeing over the course of this run due to Mom's Box? We're looking for 3 primarily. I don't expect to get them immediately, but I expect to get one of them eventually. I would prefer Cracked Crown. I think that is the best of the best when it comes to trinkets right now. My opinion on that changes almost on the daily, but I wholeheartedly at the current moment believe that, you know, being able to get a double tears up, slight damage up, and pretty much all around stat up from that is very, very good and makes it the best trinket in the game. I'm going to go back and do this. Cricket's Head would really just make me feel good on this run. Little Baggy would not, and once again, this is a time where I wish that I had kept the Void. It'd be a great item to Void since we don't really want it to begin with. We have no idea what the pills are on our run. And just in general, you don't want to take pills over cards. It's Wiggle Worm. It's a tears up. It's actually a significant tears up. The things you learn sometimes. I will happily take Wiggle Worm over bouncing tears for the tears up that I'm receiving from it. Ow. There goes Devil Deal chance. Not that we're expecting one on this run. On this run? Okay, I'm expecting another one on this run, but not necessarily. You know what? I said that it was bad for us. It's not all that bad for us. We take Little Baggy, and I'll tell you why. We got PhD. All of the pills we get are guaranteed to be okay. So why not try to make that benefit even greater? Boy, I do love Lucky Rock, man, but we'll see what we can do. If we can game break with it again, I will take the opportunity to. I don't expect another game break to occur. We have died. This is what happens when you give me a sucky room like this. I don't know why. All of a sudden, my Isaac confidence is straight into the trash can. After losing the last one, I just don't feel good with my skill right now. Look, it's bad, and I respect that it's bad, but we got good shot speed, and that's gonna make it way better. Car battery is almost a must. Addict is also, like, intriguing. But car battery to get double the trinkets each time around. Very, very strong. Let's just fight the boss. It's a Gertie. You know what? You're going to get melted by that. And this will be one of the easiest fights we do. 11% chance at a devil deal. We 100% don't deserve it, so don't even bother giving me one. I will not be mad when you don't. You didn't. You take wooden spoon. You move on with your day. I will... What are the odds that there's 4 more rooms here? Well, we'll go in here first. I'll pop it. I would really, really like 5 more cents. It's a double key room. Don't be a full run reroll, and by that I mean I actually wouldn't mind. And I would do it in a heartbeat, since this run is not all that good. Relying on Little Brim to deal all your damage, it gets a little old sometimes. It's a partial reroll. It's an in-the-room reroll. I care more about the money, so... This allows us to buy car battery, which just feeds into our mom's box. Creational Synergy Phantasma, which is the new name for it. If we can get it to work, then our benefit on this run will be much greater than previous. A luck up is good. Even if we don't end up getting items that relate to luck, having a high luck stat just for future floors is useful. You know, drop more consumables, things of that sort. Buy car battery. That was not me saying goodbye to car battery. Very different, but we can now roll. Keep your eyes peeled for like a mom's purse, a deep pockets, anything that allows you to carry more trinkets. Because mom's box, pulling double the trinkets, almost guaranteed now to get one that we want. And being able to carry 2 that we want would be, that would be super lovely. Or a smelter. Smelter always also works here. You know, a lot of benefit for popping smelter as well. I don't know why. I think that I do overrate mom's box. Now, I think that mom's box is a possibly like a top 5 active item in this game. And that might be a little bit high for some people. But boy, do I love the item. There's just something about the doubled trinket effects where it's hard for me to not be happy with it. You know, I've made mom's box work so many times on runs. That's just so much benefit for taking up an active item slot where there's not, you know, so many great active items in the game that you feel this internal struggle all the time of what you should take. You know, usually you end up either not even having an active item or just not having one that you care about. That was actually a great room. We spent 1 key for all of that, basically, in the end. And more charges on mom's box, which is kind of another just big point of why we did it. Still not getting one. Keep in mind we're going to have modded trinkets in here too, so it's diluting the pool of trinkets that I want even more. Which I can't get too happy about. I, of course, want to get to the ones that I desire much quicker than the others, but like I said, 2 every 4 rooms, essentially. There's about, what, 150 or so trinkets in the game. I see no reason why we can't get one that we want. We should see every trinket in this. It really sucks we got hit here, because this is not that hard of an enemy. I will take whatever it is. Cancer is okay. Now give me the trinket form of it, and we can live a happy life. We'd get down to like 4 rate of fire or something ridiculous like that with cancer trinket. Greed fight. Perfectly okay with this. A Steam sale would be lovely. That was just bad, and I respect it. Honestly, this entire room sucked. a lot. Sucks. Honestly, the entire room sucks. We don't need to go to the shop on this floor because we can't see the items anyway. I'm not blindly buying shop items, especially when there's some that are just bad. You know, if it was guaranteed all shop items gave me benefits, then sure, but I don't need to waste them. Hello, friends. Pop it. Still nothing of value. Still gonna rock my Wiggle Worm. This is probably the longest I've rocked Wiggle Worm. I had no idea this thing was a tears up. And like a significant one, too. It was not too bad, man. You're angry. As you do. You're allowed to be angry. I killed your buddy or your friend or your brother. One of them. No devil deal. Blue cap. Actually, like, totally fine with blue cap. And, yeah, I think you just go. We could have milked the floor. We could have, gotten more charges. I still think there reaches a point where there's a level of min-maxing you don't need to do. If there's an immediate, you know, break type thing that you can accomplish. I'm angry. If there's an immediate break that you can, not the secret room, okay, that you can accomplish by doing extra levels on a floor, then sure, I can get down with it. But if you're just doing extra floors to gather charges to activate an item, I mean, it's a level of min-maxing I don't care to do. But I will say, it's also that's how you win games. There were 2 of these in this room. I do love myself a flatworm. I don't necessarily think it is good. I just enjoy it. I think that taking our mild tiers up that we have, and by mild I mean it's significant, okay? We got 6 rate of fire right now. It's not going to be 6 if I drop this trinket. Now, it is going to be 6 when I take soy milk. It's actually going to be 1 when I take soy milk. This does now leave us in a situation where there is pretty much purely 1 trinket we're looking for, and that is curved horn. Because that damage is applied straight up. So we will essentially get 5 damage soy milk if I get curved horn. I want to go to the shop first. 5 damage curved horn, or 5 damage soy milk would be real damn good, let me tell you. Wiggle Worm also does borderline nothing now. So I will take Flatworm, and then at least these shots will hit a little bit more. But the damage is abysmal. I mean, 1.06 damage. That's what happens when you were damn near close to base level soy milk damage to begin with. Your soy milk damage is not gonna cut it in the slightest. You're all dead. Baby Bender, is really good. It's really good because we get homing little Brim. So yeah, I will absolutely take that on board for right now. I don't know who wouldn't do that. I lost my 100% Devil Deal chance. Golden Horseshoe. Also intriguing. I'm going to take Wooden Cross to get this, and then I'm going to pretty much leave it, and we're going to see if I still have it. Okay, I don't. I thought I managed to cheat the system, but apparently the game knows of my ways. You know what? We're never going to get a double deal on this run. And part of that was due to taking Guppy, I think, but well, I mean, I suppose that actually has zero correlation. There's no collusion. Okay, I don't know why that it happens sometimes. What is this? Archaeology? No, homing brimstone is the way to go right now. Until we can get our damage-related item, this is the way to go. It's starting to get a little bit worrisome, especially this just blows. Because I really would have loved to get, you know, something of benefit out of this room, not just more money that I don't need. I'm just the worst. That's pretty bad right there. Oh my god. Take your time, Tyler. Okay. That was bad. Like, really bad. Let's go to this room. Down over here. We're sitting on like 6 lives or something like that. I open it. I'm doing this primarily for charges. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know I said don't do extra rooms just for charges, but I think it's worth it. My reflection soy milk is it's a thing for sure. Why do I enjoy suffering? That's the question of the hour. Anyone who can provide an answer to me. We have an 81% chance of a devil deal still. How did I do that? Can't help but notice that that is not curved horn. I just want to throw the idea out there. Let's go. See what we can do. It's a mom fight. It's a sucky fight for us. I think for obvious reasons. Crowd control is not our strongest attribute on this run. Neither is hurting bosses, but crowd control is a little harder. Homing brimstone helps, for sure. Jeez, dude. I'm playing well now. I mean, you gotta play well if you're gonna rock a soy milk run and try to make it work. But I do believe we actually got a deal, and that's stupid, by the way. I do believe that this is a run that it benefits us to. This is a weird one, actually. You take this, and then you take this. It kills us, but we come back and we have the benefit from Dark Prince's crown. We'll have 1 health on this floor. We only have 3 lives? What the hell happened to all of them? Pardon me? Apparently 9 lives, my 9 lives went quick. It's my bad. But at least now we get the benefit from Dark Prince's crown. I'll try to stay at 1 heart as much as I can. I don't think Dark Prince's crown is a good item either. Especially not when you have soy milk and damn near... I mean, it is literally the highest tiers you can. Can't help but notice. Not curved horn. I'm going to keep on saying it until the game gives me the curved horn that I desire. I know it's going to, and you're going to see this run is going to be beautiful when we get it. 5 damage soy milk is enough for you to, you know, spiral on a run. It's not Libra levels of good, but it's still real solid. Our tiers are just so bad. It's actually not even worth using them right now. This is a run that in the end will probably, you know, short of getting a curved horn, will probably solely be won using Little Brimstone. I mean, if you took away my tiers on this run, I don't think that it would have been all that bad. And this is, I agree, it shows the power of an item like Little Brimstone. You know, I think that I maybe underrated it a little bit in my top 10 familiars. You know, I still think Rotten Baby is the best. I still think Incubus is second, but Little Brim should be third. And I think I had it like 5th or 6th. Or maybe I had it 3rd. I might have had it 3rd. I don't know, man. Not Curved Horn. How about... Where did this battery charge go? There it is. Curved Horn? Not Curved Horn. Still can't help but notice. It's reaching a point where it almost does benefit us to do more rooms. This is going to be the matriarch, and I'm going to want to die. It's Skolex. Skolex is fine, man. I got no issues with a Scully boy. Unless it's scoliosis, and then... I mean, nobody wants scoliosis. Hello, friend. Allow me to smack you once you get up. Get up, and get down. Skolex around. Sko around. Hello. Keep this train moving. This is a fight that will last forever until he does that. And then we got like no damage in. Hope you guys are fine enjoying this Skolex fight in 2025. Because that's about how long you're going to be here. Congrats on graduating from high school, college, dying. These are all things that can happen in the next 5 years. That was good damage. Someday. We're like 1 hit away. He's dead. It's pudding. I don't even want it. I now want it. Abaddon is beautiful for us. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm going to clear 2 more rooms to get a full charge back. Why just 2? Because 2 is better than 3. Nah, it's because we're sitting in a situation where we only need 2 rooms to clear to get our charge. You stupid idiot. A little rude, but... Okay, you are dead. 1 more room. I lost my care. I'm going down. We'll get the room. It'll be the very first room we do on the next floor. How about that? Strike you a deal. See how you feel about it. Head on down. Curved Horn. Will it ever come? Find out next week. When this episode ends. It hasn't been that long of an episode. I'm being a little bit facetious. It's only been a 30-minute episode so far, which is not all that bad in the grand scheme of things. Can't help but notice. Wasn't Cricket's head. And by Cricket's head, I mean Curved Horn. You can give me Cricket's head too. I wouldn't turn it down, but I feel like that one's asking for a little bit more when I pull 2 trinkets every 4 battery charges. I love how the ones that I actually would use, things like, you know, Endless Nameless, Crack Crown, Cancer Trinket even, like, I don't want it now, but I would have wanted it. All of the ones that I actually want, they don't come out. And I understand, like, there's a lot of trinkets, but there's, like, a select few that I would happily take. And those just do not want to come out. I do want to say, we somehow ended up with, you know, 7,000 HP on this run. And that was mainly Abaddon that did it, because we traded 1 red heart for friggin' 6 spirit hearts, but by spirit hearts I mean black hearts. But, still hard to be mad. Should have probably popped Walking on Sunshine. But, look, specifics like that, oh, who's here to judge anything? If this is any indication that you're going to give me garbage can runs like this from now on instead of the beautiful game-breaking ones that we had before, I don't feel great about Season 3 Eden Streak. And by the way, you're probably wondering, you know, Tyler, you died. Doesn't that mean that the streak is over? Doesn't that mean the series is over? Not necessarily. I think that how I want to do it is if I get to 10 and then lose, then I can consider the streak over. These initial early phases of the streak, these runs, I mean, if I lose them, we just start the streak over because it's not really hurting the streak all that much. I mean, it is. It kills the streak, but Hello. You're dead. Big room. It will give us full charge. This guy's got a lot of HP. Is this what it feels like to have soy milk? Not curved horn. I don't know what that one even is. I mean, sure. At this point, the curved horn dream is dead. Just like the American dream. Dead. Screw the banks. Grapes of wrath. Why'd you crush the mouse, Jerry? I don't remember anything about the, that stupid... What the... Of Mice and Men. Not of Monsters and Men, completely different. And not of Mice and Men, the metal band, very different as well. That's gonna hurt. Karmic Vessel was nice, though. Devil Deal? Shouldn't get one. Didn't get one. Head on up to the cathedral. We have a telepil so we can use to get out of something, but... How much do I care? Still very little. And by that I mean, probably gonna use it in this room. Although I want the charges. So maybe I won't. What a garbage room, dude. I do want the charges, though. The curved horn dream is all but dead, though. I believe this will just continue to be a homing little brim run for as long as I can see. Knowing my stupid ass, I'll pick up the tick, and then we'll just be straight out of luck. And then we'll pull curved horn in the very next possible moment. But still no curved horn. There's the red orb that the keystones in Wheel Adventure are based off of. Spoiler alert. Alright. 13 keys. Do you know how many keys we need to do everything we want to do on the chest? 4. Why give me 13? Because, I don't know. They want to. What do you got? Cricket's head. Not Cricket's head. Cricket's head. Not Cricket's head. It's 10 cents. Thank you for the most useless item one human can give me on a run. Little grub, you get in there and you chonk this guy. You know what you do. You're a man of culture, a man of the chonk. And I respect it. Get dead. Get dead, you stupid little boy, you. It's hard to get super hyped about this run. I've been basically playing as Little Brim. The whole Eden part of this run was irrelevant. This is Little Brim faces each floor of the game. It's the boringest run I've ever put on my channel. And you're allowed to say the same. I would love to have made this run more interesting. There was no way to make this run more interesting. Still not curved horn. Can't help but notice. Dim bulb is great, don't get me wrong, but it only benefits us like one room at a time. If we didn't have an active item, different story, but it just does not benefit us. I still think it's ridiculous that Crack Crown and Curved Horn did not show up ever on this run. Like, we have made it through a lot of trinkets in this damn game. It's a little bit ridiculous. I know it's gonna be like the very last room of the chest when it actually comes out. And we'll get to experience what could have been an entire run for like one final fight. But that's life. Sometimes it do be like that. Sometimes it really do be like that. Not doobie, very different. Don't worry about doobies. You're dead. I mean, bosses like this, hell, it's pure annihilation. Battery charge, not a battery charge. What do you do with 2 telepills, by the way? You stick them where I tell you to. You hold on to them. There's no reason to pop them anywhere around here. We know we're inches away from the boss fight. At least I know that. You should know that if you have any semblance of the Binding of Isaac, but maybe you don't. Curved Horn, can't help but notice. Not Curved Horn. Now we do this garbage. Even Explosivo. One Explosivo made this run way more interesting than what it was. Instead, here I am. Also, can't help but notice that I'm getting absolutely wrecked in this fight. Well, I don't even know what's hitting me, man. But he will die. It's gonna be painful. Like, this is gonna be a long journey we go on here. We got 2 hits left on us. Can you imagine if we pull Libra from the chest? Boy, that'd be something. That's about the least I expect whatsoever. Me pulling Libra would be the biggest joke end of this run. 1.42 damage is not even that bad for a soy milk run. I'd love for it to be like 2, but 1.42 is pretty standard. I don't know why. It is just absolutely horrible today. Head on down. You got 1 heart. You get that nice benefit from Dark Prince's crown. Who am I to be mad? Pop him. Not Libra. Not Libra. Not Libra. Not Libra. It's not in our best interest to take Mini Mush. You know what? Wow, that's insanely lucky. If you think you're about to die, teleport. I thought I was about to die. It brought me back to the room I was just in. If that ain't the biggest slap in the face, I don't know what is. Line up, please. This is lovely. You two line up in a nice little line, and I'll just continue to chonk. This is not a chonk run, by the way. I don't want any of you to be mistaken here. In no way, shape, or form does this qualify as a chonkable run. There ain't a single chonk occurring on this one. In fact, this is the anti-chonk. There's nothing that chonks. Our little grub chonks a little bit, but there ain't no chonk besides that. Can't help but notice. Hey, dude, an item that actually synergizes. I never thought the day would come. It benefits us to fire tears. Who's amped? I don't know how to express my happiness in other ways than monotone voice changes. It's actually respectable. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-now. Well, we know which way our boss is. Should have stepped in the right direction for winning a run. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-dow. Ba-da-dow-la-da-da-dow. Da-ba-da-da-da-da-dow. Not... Can't help but notice. I'm gonna lose this run, and I'm gonna be real with you. It's gonna be the most disappointing loss of my Isaac career. Because it will prove that Little Brim was just no match for the garbage can that was this run. I already can see the future. We get a charge after finishing this room. This next room. We pop the thing. We get curved horn. It's almost poetic. I'm gonna be honest. Never once have I expected anything more in my life. I would put money right now on pulling curved horn from this stupid ass box right now. Okay, you know what? I'm actually happy. As much as I would have loved it, boy, it would have been a slap in the face. I don't really want to fight this boss yet. I'm going to be real with you. I'm a little bit worried about this fight. And I would really like to limit the amount of fighting of that boss with one heart that I can. Now, I mean, this is still pretty sucky at the current moment. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what? Knowing that that room super sucks, I'll take the one that isn't guaranteed to super suck. No idea if those fires are mine or not, so just gonna piece the hell out of that for a second. One more room to get a charge in the hopes that it's valuable. Easy room. Unbelievable, man. Just actually unbelievable. I'm just gonna go fight the boss. We got one heart. If I die, I die. At this point, what do I have to lose? My dignity? Oh wait, it's gone. I'm a YouTuber. I'm so done with my life.